let me tell you a bit more about some of these services. Let's start by looking at how we can connect data to the digital twin. When it comes to connecting data, we know that this data can come from many different sources. It can be locked in some proprietary design application, it can be managed in a GIS system, it can be coming in from sensors, etc. We also know that most of the world's infrastructure is already built and is being operated today. The iTwin platform includes reality modeling tools that allow us to use photographs and LiDAR data to help capture and create digital twins of that existing infrastructure. In this sample, you can see that the digital twin includes geospatial data, Revit files of the commercial spaces, and open building station designer files for the metro station. It also includes GIS data of the surrounding area, OpenStreetMap buildings, and a reality model of the surrounding region. The iTwin platform has services available to help you align and aggregate all of this disparate data, and more importantly, keep it up to date, so that your digital twin is always an accurate representation of the real world. Let's not forget that you can also contribute your own data to the digital twin. Once you have added all of your disparate data into the digital twin, you next want to inspect that digital twin and enhance it to ensure its validity and data quality. The iTwin platform includes several services which are geared at helping developers and their end users ensure that the digital twin is an accurate representation of the real world without the manual workflows and overhead that's typically required. The first thing we'll look at is property validation, allowing you to check if the engineering data in the digital twin meets the information requirements, such as if a valve is set, if it falls within an acceptable range, or if it matches an acceptable pattern. For example, in this LNG sample, you can see several validation rules that are failing, including checking a minimum height, verifying the nominal diameter for gaskets is in an acceptable range, and ensuring that a function is properly defined. In addition to checking that all the properties are complete and accurate, it's also important to ensure that all of the elements in your digital twin are properly classified. Leveraging machine learning, this service can analyze the digital twin and return a prediction of how it thinks every element should be classified, along with a confidence score for each possible match. You can also go in and check for collisions between various design elements in your digital twin to see if any of those design elements are either colliding or falling within a clearance limit. Now, perhaps you want to extract just a portion of the digital twin, perhaps to send to a contractor for review. This service allows you to transform your original source digital twin and filter out data based either on a specific set of criteria, such as a defined area, or a set of elements. This example shows a transformation service being used to create a separate digital twin containing just the HVAC equipment for this building. One other thing you may want to do is understand what has changed during the evolution of your digital twin. You can use this capability of the iTwin platform to evaluate 2 different points in time and see what elements have been added, removed, or modified. Now, building and maintaining the digital twin is a necessary preamble that ultimately leads to being able to then leverage that digital twin and extract value by understanding what has happened in the past, what is happening today, and what may happen in the future. When it comes to leveraging your data, the first thing you may want to do is group and map your data. For example, you can see here that we are setting up groupings for the structural elements in this digital twin. We can go in and create groups for the concrete columns, the steel beams, and the concrete slabs. Looking at the properties, you can see we don't have some of the properties we may want to report on, such as length, volume, and width. We can go in and add calculated properties for these, which can be used for reporting purposes. Once done, we can then leverage an OData feed to analyze and create reports on these groups. Here, you can see the same structural groups we just created being pulled through into Power BI, depicting the properties that were just configured. Leveraging the OData feed, we can do the same thing in Excel or any other tool that supports an OData connection. At the Year in Infrastructure event, there was also a spotlight on ESG, Environmental Social Governance Initiatives. I'm excited to announce the LCA Lifecycle Analysis iTwin Platform Service, which allows you to pull data from the iTwin and send it directly to OneClick LCA, an industry-leading lifecycle analysis tool. This integration will seamlessly export a bill of materials or bill of quantities directly from the iTwin platform to OneClick LCA. Through the OneClick LCA portal, the user will then be able to quantify the environmental footprint of the digital twin, including carbon and other KPIs related to environmental impacts. In addition to reporting on the data in the digital twin, the iTwin platform provides multiple options for viewing the digital twin as well. If you visit the iTwin GitHub page, you will find an iTwin viewer repo which has starter templates that you can use for building both web and desktop applications. Here, you can see us running both of these starter templates on our local machines as a first step towards building a powered by iTwin application. We have also recently released an iOS SDK starter template, which allows you to build mobile applications on iOS devices such as the simple app shown here. Note that we are working on Android support, and I expect that to be available soon. In addition to using these visualization templates, you can also leverage game engines such as Unity and Unreal to view and interact with your iTwin. For example, Hatches use Unity to create their own VR application for interactive review sessions. Another developer, Slocum, used Unity to view the iTwin and combine it with 4D scheduling information from Bentley Synchro in order to create this application for viewing construction sequencing. The iTwin platform was also highlighted at last year's NVIDIA GTC conference, highlighting the ability to integrate iTwins with the NVIDIA's Omniverse. To learn more about these iTwin platform capabilities, I encourage you to visit developer.bentley.com. Here you can find documentation and samples for all the services I spotlighted today, along with others. If you would like to continue your exploration, I encourage you to experiment in the sandbox environment at itwinjs.org/sandboxes. Here you can fork the samples, view walkthroughs of the sandboxes, and even create and share sandboxes with the community in order to inspire others or get help with questions. For example, we had a developer ask how to add an image of their building onto their digital twin. One of our developers was able to create this community sandbox demonstrating how to do it by overlaying this image of a capybara onto the digital twin. One other way we like to engage with developers is via events like this Momentum series and our iTwin Developer Webinar series, where we deep dive into how to use these various services which are included as part of the iTwin platform. If you haven't attended one of our previous Developer Series webinars, I encourage you to catch up on our YouTube channel and to register for our next iTwin Developer webinar on reporting, which is coming this February. I'd like to stress that our goal with the iTwin platform is to help ISVs, system integrators, and engineering firms like yourselves to accelerate their digital initiatives. To this end, we always love to receive your input on how we can evolve the iTwin platform to help you achieve your objectives. Please visit our ideas portal to submit your ideas and to vote for other ideas. At this time, I'm excited to introduce you to Sheena Gaines, Director of Business Development for the iTwin platform, who's going to be introducing you to some of the innovators in our iTwin developer ecosystem and the exciting solutions that they are building with the iTwin platform. Sheena, over to you.